folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Receivers are bunched together. They're going to the air on the first play. Makes a quick catch. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down here for this offense. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
And the Ducks will have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on second and long. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Good throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield.
There you go, offense. That's the way you dig yourself out of that hole. At least now after that big gain, you got a chance here to maybe pick up a first down on fourth.
Now, a fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
The Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tailback has the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Rice. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
But the running back comes up a little bit short of the 1st down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He's got the first and still going. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Vargas. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pressure is coming. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a draw play. Breaking tackles. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Gives it to the back. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a 1st down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Fighting off the defender. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line. Defense getting pushed back here. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there. Looking
to throw again. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Powering through. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. And this one is caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's a run to the left. It's a strong stiff arm. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Trots back onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. The QB throws his third punt of the day. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. They'll try a pass here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Ducks are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal on the 9. The Ducks line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the defense brings him down. It's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's 3rd down and goal. You just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Trying to find room. It's Henderson. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Design quarterback run. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Well, this is proving to be a fun one for 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Crosses the 35. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Ducks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw yet again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And they've got the returner corralled. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Wants to throw it. It's a wide receiver screen. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got to score and add a 2-point conversion to tie it. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the defense doing a good job here on these 1st and goal and 2nd goal situations. Now we're to 3rd and goal. Got to hold up in coverage. This offense clearly trusts their quarterback. They're going to find a way to probably put it in the air. Can you get a pass rush? And can you hold up in coverage here on 3rd down?
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Auburn. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
So obviously down 2, they'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he doesn't make it. Stopped short, and the defense preserving a 2-point lead here.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the 4th quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Return trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. With the catch, it's Davis. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The Ducks are on the move here.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Coverage team brings down the return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. And you're in the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks right for a quick completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offense. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes it a 9-point lead, 2-score game with time bleeding away quickly. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within 1 score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback drops back, and he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion gets them within a point during the final quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a 1-point game in the 4th quarter. Crucial moment for this offense. Can they get something going? Keep the football. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, big touchdown here late in this game to give them a 7-point lead. Now the big question is, do you go for 1 or go for 2 potentially to make it a 2-possession game?
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 during the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Henderson. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Auburn.
What a game today, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A 2-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
The crowd is roaring now, trying to help the defense stop this 2-point conversion.
Let's go.
Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. And he's got it. The conversion is good, and we are all tied up here in the 4th quarter. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Let's start on the next drive. So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll run it to the right side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What will the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play and keep hope alive in this game. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense.